Get out of my house! Stop coming and going as you please. Why are you even here? Nobody needs you anymore anyway. Stop pretending to be my mom. You're just a housekeeper who got lucky. Lily, I just got back from grocery shopping. I bought those snacks you mentioned last week. Lily, please stop talking that way. Yes, I used to be a housekeeper, but now I'm your stepmom. I know this transition hasn't been easy for you. It's been 3 years and you still haven't accepted me? 3 years or 30 years, it doesn't matter. You'll always be the woman who ruined my family. You're the reason my mom got kicked out of our house. I don't know how you have the nerve to hang around here. Did you think buying me snacks would make me like you? Pathetic. What are you talking about? Your dad and mom were already separated and in divorce mediation before I came along. I didn't even meet your father until months after they filed for divorce. You're mistaken if you think I'm the reason they split up. That's not what Mom told me. She said you were sniffing around Dad while they were still together. Mistaken or not, that's how I see it. Every time I see your face, I remember how my family fell apart. Dad's too busy to pay attention to you anyway, so why don't you just leave? Is his money worth putting up with being unwanted? Having someone with your IQ in my house literally makes me sick. Your mother is entitled to her version of events, but it's simply not true. How can you talk like that? I understand you're hurting, but insulting me won't fix anything. Don't you think you're being extremely disrespectful? What's disrespectful about it? They're facts. You dropped out of high school and all you know is housekeeping. Did you even pass basic math, or did you drop out before you could count? Meanwhile, I'm studying law at one of the top universities in the country. So you're looking down on me because I didn't finish high school? Do you think education is the only measure of intelligence? Is law school that prestigious to you? A degree alone won't feed you. I built a successful business from nothing. That requires intelligence too. You need to learn some basic professional etiquette before you can enter society. A cleaning business? Please, anyone can scrub toilets. I can't deal with getting lectured by someone with your education level. I'm literally studying to become a lawyer. You have nothing to teach me. Just leave already. You're an eyesore. I don't care if you're the legendary housekeeper or whatever. You just manipulated my dad. He was vulnerable after the divorce and you swooped in. That's not what happened at all. Your father is a grown man who makes his own decisions. We just fell in love. Jake, Lily still seems to misunderstand. She thinks I'm the reason you and her mom got divorced. Which isn't true at all. Can you please talk to her? This has been going on for a while now.
I saw the text. I'm sorry she's being like this again. Just leave her be. It's probably just teenage emotional instability. She's still adjusting to everything.
Jake, she's 20 years old. That's not teenage instability anymore.
I know your kindness bothers you, but there's no real harm. It's best to ignore it. She'll come around eventually.
That's easy for you to say, but I'm getting tired of being insulted all the time. This has been going on for 3 years. Being called stupid because I didn't finish high school, even at my age. It hurts. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells in my own home.
I understand. I'll talk to her about it. Maybe I should take her out to lunch and have a serious conversation. I'm sorry I haven't had time to intervene because of work. Company's been demanding all my attention lately.
Your company hasn't been doing well lately, right? You've been coming home later and looking stressed. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Things are worse than I've let on. We may have a cash flow problem soon. I didn't want to rely on you, but I might have to. Is there any way you could help with some of our expenses for a while?
Of course. Why didn't you tell me sooner? We're married after all. Your problems are my problems.
Thank you. I'm sorry for being so unreliable. I should be handling the situation with Lily myself. And I should be able to provide for our family without asking for help.
It's okay. I know it's tough. That's what partners are for. I'll try to manage things with Lily on my end, including her tuition for this semester.
You're amazing. I don't know what I'd do without you.
throwing out your stuff if it's still here when I get home today. I already put some of your clothes in garbage bags. Just leave already. You're seriously an eyesore. Dad would be better off without you dragging him down. Excuse me? You did what with my clothes? That's crossing a serious line, Lily. That's my home too. Enough is enough. What are you going to do about it? Tell Dad? He's always too busy to deal with our little squabbles. I'm seriously going to throw your stuff out. Mom says she wants to come back home. So I'm getting things ready for her. What? Your mother wants to come back? When did you speak to her? Jake hasn't said anything to me about this. Are you making this up? Mom texted me yesterday. We've been talking. Dad doesn't matter. This is Mom's and my house, too. Mom had a hard time after being kicked out. But things have settled down, so she wants to come back. She says she misses our old life together. Hard time? Your dad is the one who had it rough. Do you even know why they divorced? Huh? What are you talking about? Dad got bored and wanted someone younger. That's what Mom told me. First of all, you haven't talked to your mom in forever. Don't you find it suspicious she's suddenly contacting you? And I'm hardly younger than your mother. We're basically the same age. Mom has her reasons, okay? She's been going through some stuff. You don't understand anything, so just shut up. Stop trying to poison me against my own mother. You're really going that far. For 3 years, I've tried to be someone you could like. I've made every effort to build a good relationship. I've cooked your favorite meals, helped with your homework, attended your school events. But it was all pointless. I see that now. I can't keep trying when you're threatening to throw away my belongings. It's exhausting. Having to pretend to be grateful for your mediocre cooking. As if anyone would like a high school dropout with no brain. You came for Dad's money, so just disappear, you gold-digging trash. Though I guess there isn't much money left to dig for. I've told you to watch your language, but it seems pointless to say anything to you anymore. I've reached my limit with your disrespect. Because nothing you say means anything. A high school dropout outsider shouldn't act like my mom. Stay away from me. I'm a law school elite. I don't need parenting from someone who couldn't even finish basic education. Then I guess you don't need tuition support either. Since you're such an elite, you can handle that yourself. Don't need it. Were you even supporting me? I don't feel like you were. You've never done anything for me. Acting all high and mighty. Dad pays for everything. He always has. You're right. The annual $12,000 tuition isn't a big deal, right? You probably have that much saved up from your part-time job at the cafe. Huh? What are you talking about? What $12,000? So for you and your birth mother, $12,000 is nothing, right? The amount I've been paying for your tuition each year. The money that comes from my stupid cleaning business. Well then, from now on, I'm completely stepping back. You're a total stranger to me now. That's how I'll think of you. Since you've made it clear that's how you see me. Good. I don't know what this $12,000 thing is about, but you've always been a stranger to me anyway. You're just making stuff up now to seem important. Dad would never let you pay my tuition. Right. So I'll think of you that way too, but don't come to the house anymore, okay? Your key won't work anyway. I'm changing the locks tomorrow. Huh? What do you mean? You can't keep me out of my own house. Jake and I will be living in the apartment now, so you can go to your birth mother's place. Since you two are so close now and she wants to come back, I'm sure she'll be happy to have you. You're finally showing your true colors. That's it, right? You're kicking me out to steal Dad's money. I knew you were just after his money all along. What are you talking about? This place was originally rented for us, and you were supposed to live on your own. You were the one who insisted on staying here instead of campus housing. You can't kick me out even if you wanted to. Actually, I'm the one paying rent, so if I get kicked out, no one can live here. Including you. Huh? What do you mean? You pay the rent? No way. Dad wouldn't let you do that. You think you can kick me out and bring your mom in? The adult world isn't that simple. Leases have names on them. This one has mine. Your dad wouldn't go along with that anyway. Jake wants to be with me. Not your mother, who nearly destroyed his company. What? Dad would choose you over me and Mom? No way, you're lying. What do you mean Mom destroyed his company? If you think I'm lying, why don't you ask him directly? Jake won't be ambiguous anymore, I think. I'm making my position clear too. I'm done being your emotional punching bag. Strangers need to leave our home. Pack your things by the weekend. What's with that attitude? You're really pissing me off. You can't just decide this on your own. Wait until Dad hears about this. Whatever. I'll live with Mom. She actually loves me, unlike you two. Dad can wake up whenever you've scammed all his money. He'll realize what a mistake he made choosing you. Scam his money? Your dad doesn't have that kind of money to begin with. His company has been struggling financially for months. Huh? What do you mean? Dad's company is huge. He's always had money. That's our business. But you should know your mother is partly responsible for your father's current situation. Well, goodbye. Take care. As you wished, let's cut all ties. I hope your mother can support you now. Hey, the school handed me a tuition notice. They say it's unpaid and I need to pay. What's going on? They're saying if I don't pay by next week, I'll be dropped from my classes. Are you there? Who is this? I thought we became strangers with no contact. Why are you texting me? We're strangers, remember? As you so clearly wanted. Look, I don't care about that petty stuff right now. Just answer me. This is serious. They're threatening to drop me from law school. Isn't tuition paid from Dad's account? Did you stop it? Did you tell Dad not to pay my tuition to get back at me? I've been paying your tuition all this time. Not your father. His company hasn't had the resources to cover it for over a year. That's way too much of a joke. There's no way that's true. You're just saying that to mess with me. Think what you want, but that's the fact. Check with the school if you don't believe me. Ask who's been making the payments. Just last week, actually. Your semester tuition was due. But since you wanted to be strangers, I figured I didn't need to pay it anymore. Strangers who don't pay each other's tuition bills. Wait, so you deliberately didn't pay? You knew this would happen? How could you do this to me? Of course. I can't just casually drop $6,000 on a stranger. Especially one who treats me like dirt and threatens to throw out my belongings. I've been using my savings from when I was the legendary housekeeper to pay your tuition all this time. While you mocked my profession and education. What? Are you serious? Why would you do that? The only reason you could attend that expensive private university is because the stupid dropout you've been mocking has been paying your tuition from her hard-earned savings. Surprised? I did it because I care about your future, even when you treated me horribly. But everyone has their breaking point. You're lying. I can't believe this. Dad would never let you pay for me. He has his pride. This has to be some kind of sick joke. If you think I'm lying, ask your dad. I'm sure you'll run crying to him when you can't pay tuition. Or try asking your mom. Though I doubt she has any money to spare. She's been struggling since the divorce settlement. This makes no sense. I don't believe anything you say. I'm calling Dad right now to sort this out. Believe what you want. The truth is the truth, whether you believe it or not. Don't contact me anymore. Oh, and I changed the locks, so don't try coming back to the house. Your things are packed in boxes by the door if you need them. You're seriously pissing me off. You're the worst. I can't believe Dad married someone like you. Goodbye, then. Good luck with law school. I asked Dad for tuition money and he refused. He confirmed what you said. He can't pay it. I thought he was paying the full amount all along. I had no idea you were paying. I don't know what to do now. I told you. Why do you keep contacting me after saying we're strangers? So persistent. Find another solution that doesn't involve me. Plus, he said the business is doing badly, so he can't pay. And if you're mad at me, there's no way he can help. He looks so stressed. What happened to his company? It used to be so successful. Of course. His company is struggling because of your mom, and I was just thinking it's about time I stepped in to help. I've been holding back because I was focused on supporting you. But now I can redirect those resources. Help how? What can a high school dropout like you do? Sorry, that came out wrong. I'm just frustrated. But seriously, how can you help a whole company? You're still mocking my education at this point? After learning I've been paying your tuition? I created my own housekeeping business and became famous as the legendary housekeeper. In other words, I have connections to big players in the industry. CEOs trust me in their homes. I know people who can help your father's business. Huh? Despite dropping out? I didn't know your business was that successful. It's not just about education. Success doesn't depend on that alone. Hard work, integrity, and building relationships matter too. Your mom embezzled money from your dad's company, causing it to decline. That's why your dad kicked her out. He had to, or he would have been buried in debt. She blamed me for it. You've been making assumptions, but if you'd been a little more level-headed and considered the situation, things might have been different. Now you know the truth. What's that about? I had no idea. Mom embezzled money? That can't be true. Why didn't Dad ever tell me? So basically, you need to support yourself from now on. I'm a stranger now, so obviously I won't help. Your dad basically has no financial flexibility, so he can't support you. Have you tried asking your birth mother? Since she wants to come back and all. I contacted her and she read it, but she's not responding. I've sent her 5 messages since yesterday. She was so eager to talk before, but now she's gone silent. Just as I thought. She only reached out when she thought she could use you. Now that you need her, she's disappeared. She seemed happy when I said we could live together, but when I asked where she lives, she wouldn't tell me. I'm staying at a friend's place now. Her couch isn't comfortable, but at least I have somewhere to sleep. Good that you have friends. Now that you understand you need to pay your own tuition, work hard towards independence. That's part of becoming an adult. Good luck. Emma, please help me. I know I have no right to ask, but I'm desperate. Please. Who is this? I don't recognize this number. We can drop that act now. You couldn't have forgotten me. It's Lily. Oh, the self-centered stepdaughter, Lily. You've been quiet lately, so I thought you were working hard on being independent. What do you want? Something terrible happened. Since you and Dad wouldn't pay my tuition, I tried to find a quick way to make money. I started working part-time, but balancing it with studies was tough, so I wanted a faster way to earn cash. I made a really stupid decision. That's some pretty short-sighted thinking. But I'm listening. What happened? I tried to create controversy online to make money, posting inflammatory content. I thought I could get famous quickly and make money from sponsorships. What? I don't even understand what you're saying. You tried to become an internet celebrity by being controversial? Basically, I tried to start drama for money by making accounts to post nasty stuff, thinking I wouldn't get caught, but I got caught right away. I said some really awful things about certain groups, and someone recognized my writing style. Wait, what? That's an incredibly poor decision for someone studying law. Did you not think about the consequences? Apparently, someone from the law firm where I was supposed to intern saw those posts, and now my internship is canceled. They said my online behavior was unbecoming of a future legal professional and showed poor judgment and character. That sounds like you brought this on yourself. That's a natural consequence of your actions. What did you expect would happen? So anyway, that's what happened. I have no money, no internship, I got fired from my part-time job, and I can't pay tuition. My friend is asking me to find somewhere else to stay too. What should I do? I'm screwed. My whole future is falling apart. Why are you coming to me with this? You made it clear we're strangers. This seems like a personal problem. Emma, you have money, right? You could help me if you wanted to. I know I've been terrible to you, but please. So you mock me, call me stupid, look down on me, try to throw out my stuff and kick me out. And you think I'll help you? That's quite presumptuous. You'll help me, right? I'm Dad's daughter after all. Which means I'm your daughter too. Family helps family. After constantly calling me a stranger and insulting me, you only come asking for help when it's convenient for you. You're not just failing as a professional, but as a human being. Now suddenly I'm family? That's not how relationships work, Lily. Hey! Wow. You're going that far? Are you really going to let me lose everything over some hurt feelings? You finally understand who made it possible for you to live normally as a college student, right? So reflect on your actions, regret them, and figure out how to move forward on your own. This isn't about hurt feelings, it's about respect and consequences. You're an adult, act like one. Wait, Emma, I didn't know. I was confused about a lot of things, and nobody cleared up my misunderstandings. I really thought you were the reason my parents divorced, so I was upset and said nasty things, but I didn't truly mean them. I was just lashing out because I was hurt. I'm sorry. I really regret it. Can you please help me a little? I want to keep going to college. I'll make it up to you, I promise. I refuse. Your apology sounds like it's motivated by your need for money, not genuine remorse. Huh? Why? Isn't this where you're supposed to agree? I apologized. I don't know what you're talking about, but for me, this is over. Our relationship is strictly as strangers now, so I have no obligation to help you. Your actions have consequences. This is one of them. Please wait. I have no one else to turn to. You understand, right? I just need to borrow some money. At least enough for this semester's tuition and some living expenses. I'll pay you back when I graduate and get a job. Don't mess with me, you spoiled brat. Huh? Emma? You've been disrespectful this whole time, and then you go and do something stupid that costs you your internship. You brought this on yourself. You can't go to the internship anyway. If you can't pay tuition, you won't be a student anymore. These are all direct results of your choices. That's why I'm asking for help. I made a mistake. People make mistakes. Please, Emma, I'm begging you. What I'm saying is this is all your own doing. You caused this mess, so you need to take responsibility and clean it up yourself. Don't come crying to me about it. Maybe this is the wake-up call you need. So truly, goodbye this time. Don't contact me again until you learn to stand on your own and respect others.
Thanks to your help, the company's recovered, and our anniversary's coming up. Should we celebrate somewhere? I'm thinking of that nice restaurant by the beach.
I'm glad. If I could help even a little, that makes me happy. The contacts from my cleaning business really came through. Looking forward to dinner. The beach restaurant sounds perfect.
About Lily? She's taking a break from school and seriously working to save money. She said she's aiming to return to school. She's working 2 jobs now.
Is that so? That's good. It's not easy, but she'll learn valuable lessons. If she needs it, maybe introduce her to some night schools she could visit. That might be easier to manage while working. If she has dreams, she should pursue them. Just maybe with a bit more humility now.
Emma, Thank you so much. For everything you've done for our family.
For what? If anything, I feel like I might have done something I shouldn't have. I got angry at her attitude, but she's your precious daughter. I understand wanting her to have a good education. So I was secretly supporting her, but I stopped, and I was worried that might have been hard on you, Jake.
You were thinking about that too? I'm kind of embarrassed about myself. I should have been more involved. I'm grateful about Lily. The fact that she realized she needed to be independent and handle things herself is because you finally woke her up. My ex-wife poisoned Lily's mind, which made you suffer. Lily wasn't originally such a bad kid. But I think our divorce was shocking for her. She developed a twisted perspective. I should have set her straight years ago.
I understand. It was tough back then. Jake couldn't really be there for Lily, so hopefully things will improve from here. You had your own struggles to deal with.
I think they already are. At least my company's recovering, and Lily has recognized her mistakes and said she wants to properly apologize to you someday. She's been asking about you.
Let's hold off on that. I think I'll keep my distance for now. She needs to learn independence first. But I'm happy you said that. It shows she's growing. Let's continue supporting each other. And focus on getting your company back on stable ground.
You're right, as always. She needs to learn on her own. I'm just glad you're still here with me through all this.
Emma, it's me again. I know you asked me not to contact you until I learned to stand on my own. I think I'm getting there. Hello, Lily. I've heard from your father that you've been working hard. I have been. 2 jobs plus night classes. It's exhausting, but I think I'm learning important lessons. The convenience store manager just promoted me to shift supervisor. That's impressive. Congratulations. How are the night classes going? Challenging, but good. The professors are understanding of my work schedule. I've saved almost enough for next semester's tuition. Not at my old university, of course. Something more affordable. That shows a lot of maturity, choosing something within your means. I wanted to thank you for not helping me when I asked. As weird as that sounds. What do you mean? If you had bailed me out, I would have learned nothing. I needed to face the consequences of my actions. I'm still embarrassed about how I treated you all those years. We all make mistakes, Lily. The important thing is learning from them. I'd like to meet sometime when you're ready. No expectations, just to talk properly. I think that could be arranged. Maybe coffee next weekend. Your father would be happy to see us getting along. I'd like that. Thank you, Emma. And I truly am sorry for everything. I know. Let's move forward from here. The other day, Lily, who once took a leave of absence and now attends night school while working at a convenience store, came to our home. Her once arrogant attitude was gone, and she bowed her head with a tired face. Seeing her apologize while kneeling made my heart ache. Her behavior back then was certainly inexcusable, but young Lily still has a long life ahead of her. Her birth mother refused to help, and Jake's company couldn't support her due to financial troubles, so Lily's options kept narrowing. This was society's punishment for her arrogant attitude of looking down on others. I didn't need to do anything special. Society itself proved how distorted her values were. I won't forgive her immediately, but depending on her attitude going forward, we might gradually improve our relationship. For now, I want to see her stand on her own before deciding. Until then, I'll watch from a distance and observe her true feelings. As long as her connection to Jake remains, our relationship continues too. I can only pray that she realizes her mistakes and improves.
Hey, why are you ignoring me? Larkin, right? We passed each other earlier, didn't we? Why don't you respond to me?
Just leave me alone. It's none of your business.
Everyone's been worried because you suddenly disappeared from the neighborhood. I heard you even cut ties with your family.
A lot has happened. Just leave me alone. Please don't tell anyone that we met.
Fine, I won't tell anyone. But hey, we used to be lovers, didn't we?
What?
You left me behind all alone while you just disappeared from the area. Do you have any idea how sad I was at that time? And yet you're acting so cold now. You don't have to do that, right?
Hold on a second. What are you talking about, lover?
I still think of you as my lover. You have no idea how much I've been searching for you.
You're the one who spread the news online that I was missing?
Of course it was me. I was that worried about you. I recently got some information, so I came to this town to look for you. And then I found you. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy.
Isn't this just a coincidence? How did you even figure out where I was?
I didn't have certainty, but I personally researched and narrowed it down to this town. Larkin, let's keep the promise we made back then.
What promise? What are you talking about?
You don't remember? We promised each other that we'd get married when we turned 20.
Huh? What's that?
Turned 25. Larkin, you don't have to be shy about it. We were lovers, right? Sure, it's been a while since we saw each other, but I want you to treat me the same way you did before.
I don't remember making any such promise. What are you talking about?
You don't remember? We talked about it at the park next to the church, remember?
The park next to the church? Wait, are you talking about when we were in kindergarten?
Yes, finally, you remembered. Jeez, you're so difficult to deal with.
I only recognize the place because we played there a lot when we were kids. But I don't remember making any such promise.
Come on, Larkin, this has to be a joke, right? We were still lovers after that, weren't we?
Huh? We went to different schools in elementary and middle school.
So what? Even if we were apart, we were still lovers, right? And we went to high school together, didn't we? We reaffirmed our love there, didn't we? You were always so shy and tried to avoid me, though.
It was creepy how you kept following me around. My friends were worried too. You'd come to see me after every class.
But that's what lovers do, right? True love, Larkin, means doing things like that. Stop being shy and let's get married.
I don't want to get married.
Then what about Drake?
What?
The man you were married to for half a year? I don't understand why you chose him.
Why? I wasn't even in the area at that time. How do you know about that?
I told you I've been looking into you, but I never interfered with your relationship. I thought it was a terrible betrayal, but I assumed you'd realize it on your own and regret it.
That is so creepy. What are you saying? Please just leave me alone and stop bothering me.
I knew it. You still need support. I already know your address, so I'll come help you.
What? No, don't!
You used to love cakes, right? I found a cake shop earlier, so I'll buy some and bring them over. After you eat, we can talk about marriage.
If you come to my house, I'll call the police. I am serious.
All right, I should leave you alone for now. But leave the marriage part to me. You should focus on calming down.
It's because of you that I can't calm down. How do you even know where I live?
To find my lover, I used every means I could. I was worried about you. It's only natural, right?
I don't want to marry you, no matter what happens. Stay away from me.
You've been in an unstable mental state since you ran away from home, right? You still need support. I just want to help you.
Let me make it clear. One of the reasons I left my hometown is because of you. You kept stalking me. It was such a nuisance.
Seriously, you should have trusted me when you were feeling down. You've been fighting alone all this time, haven't you? But not anymore. From today on, you have me on your side.
This is hopeless. You're not getting it at all.
Hey, there's no need to call the police, right? When are you gonna be honest, Larkin?
I told you if you come near my house, I'll call the police. Did you really escape from the police?
Yeah, I didn't want to waste time explaining myself, so I had no choice. I noticed the police car coming toward me, so I managed to get away, but it was really close.
This isn't a misunderstanding, I am telling you.
But I believe your will is the most important thing. I know it's not your true feelings, but still, I'll try my best to stay away from you.
No, it's my true feelings. My true feelings. I'll say it again. It's my true feelings, okay?
You can't protect your own heart unless you act tough, right? I'll stay away for a while. During that time, I'll do what I can do for you, even if you don't want it.
I told you don't have to do anything. Please, just stay away from me. Larkin, the ceremony's starting. Why haven't you shown up yet? What do you mean the bride isn't here? Are you an idiot? Katie? I went through all this trouble to come, and you're doing this to me? This is just too much. I thought maybe we could make up, that we could fix things. Wait a minute, what are you talking about? What? No, you left home after failing to get into college, didn't you? My parents were strict, and they blamed you for not passing. But running away like that just because you didn't get in, what were you thinking? No, that's not what I'm talking about. What ceremony? What bride? Why are you mentioning a wedding now? Huh? Today's your wedding day, isn't it? We received the invitation a month ago. How could you not know that? I got married 3 years ago. What? What do you mean by that? You're talking about the invitation from back then, right? I thought you just ignored it. I was upset, thinking you had forgotten me. Well, I ended up getting divorced from him right away, but that's not the point now. That's news to me. But this time you're marrying Martin, right? After all the hatred you had for him back then, I can't believe it. What? You're lying. He really went this far? Katie, I didn't send any invitations to you. What? What are you talking about? I don't want to marry Martin. He is still stalking me, planning things like the ceremony and sending invitations without my permission. He did all of this without asking me, and I am not okay with it. What? Are you serious? That guy is seriously messed up. How could he do something like that without your consent? Ugh. Martin is standing in front of my house in a white tuxedo. What should I do? This is beyond messed up. Well, I don't know what you should do. I'm just going to explain the situation to the people at the venue. Though to be honest, there aren't many people there yet, so I don't think it'll be too difficult. But still, this is completely ridiculous. Please, I'll be calling the police on him. I don't think talking to him will help at all. It's gone too far now. I see. Be careful, though. This whole thing is just too much. I really can't believe all this is happening right now. Wait, you're actually worried about me? I thought you hated me. I want to make up with you, but now you're bringing up that old story again? Why? Didn't you hate me all this time? Just because I passed that difficult university entrance exam, you got jealous, didn't you? I wasn't jealous. I wasn't that at all. I just couldn't stand being treated like the loser in the family while everyone else was doing well. I hated how my parents treated me like I was worthless just because I didn't pass the entrance exam. It was unbearable. But blaming me for working hard and passing the exam is so unfair. I didn't even know that you'd sent me an invitation 3 years ago. It never reached me, and if it had, I don't think I could have dealt with it. I was still struggling with everything else at the time. I'm not mad at you, really, but I don't know, forget it. This isn't the time to fight. There are more important things to think about. Yeah, I agree. I'll handle things here. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of everything at the venue, and you just focus on what you need to do. But you need to be careful, okay? This situation could get worse if we're not careful. Thanks. I just don't know how we got here. It's all so confusing. I can't believe we're in this situation. Not after everything we've been through. I thought we'd be able to move on from the past. I thought I could get past everything that happened. I wish I knew what to say, but at least you're being honest now. I can't say the same for Martin, though. He's still a mess, and I don't know how to deal with him. He's been making my life harder than it needs to be.
Hey, calling the police again? That's just too much. Today is supposed to be our wedding, you know? I just came by to pick you up by car, and this is what happens?
Why are you turning this into a wedding on your own? I have told you many times before I have no intention of marrying you. I have been clear about this from the start, but here you are pretending like I agreed to this whole thing.
But didn't you get the invitation in your mailbox? You must have seen it, right? I mean, I put it there myself.
Huh? I didn't even look at that. You've been sending letters every single day, and I have been throwing them all away without opening them. Every time I've seen you've sent something, I just get rid of it. I didn't even bother reading them because I already told you I'm not interested. So, no, I didn't see it. So what?
But as promised, I didn't contact you. I didn't ring your bell. I didn't knock on your door. I didn't do anything. I respected the agreement we made. And yet here we are with you still thinking I want something I've been very clear about not wanting. What's the point of all this, really?
So what? What does that even mean? You can't just send things and expect me to react like this is all normal. This is beyond ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense.
No, I kept my promise for the past 2 months. I've respected our agreement. I didn't show up, I didn't try to change your mind, and I didn't make any attempt to force you into anything. I gave you space, so now you need to keep your promise too. You need to honor your word and marry me just like you said you would.
I never promised anything about marriage. I have told you repeatedly that I have no intention of marrying you. How many times do I have to say it before you get it through your head? I don't want to marry you. That is not something that's going to happen.
Good. But you did say I could handle the wedding arrangements, didn't you? You didn't object when I took charge of the wedding planning. Doesn't that count as agreeing to marry me? Doesn't that at least suggest that you were okay with this whole thing? Why else would you let me do all this?
I can't talk to you sensibly anymore. It is impossible to have a proper conversation with you at this point. You are making things up, and now you've called the police on me again. What is going on? Did you escape from them? Where did you go this time?
I can't tell you. If I do, the police will be right behind me. But Larkin, listen to me. No matter what, I'll always come for you. You know I will. I've told you before, and I'll say it again now. I will never leave you behind. The venue is already set, and my family, along with yours, is waiting there. We could get married anytime. You don't have to be afraid. I'm not like Drake. I'm not gonna hurt you or betray you. I'm gonna make you happy. I swear you'll be happy with me.
Fine, I'll go to the venue, but I have one condition. I won't go there with you. We'll go separately. We'll each head to the venue on our own. I'll meet you there. Is that okay with you? This is the best I can offer, considering everything.
Huh? Oh, of course. If that's what you want, then I'll do it. I'll go along with it. I don't mind if we're apart for now. I'll go to the venue immediately so we can meet there just like you said.
So what's going on over there? How's everything looking? Yeah, I explained everything to the other side's relatives, but they're just stuck on the idea that Martin would never do something like that. They just won't listen to the truth. They're all in denial. I figured. He's always been a spoiled kid, always got whatever he wanted. He probably never had to face any real consequences. My family believed me, though. They understand the situation now. I'm on my way to the venue now. Huh? It's close to my house, so I'm going there directly and explaining everything. I'll tell them about Martin's crazy actions. I've got the evidence ready, and I'm going to show them everything. I'll make them understand what he's been doing all this time. But if you do that, you'll run into him. Are you sure you want to face him? Are you prepared to deal with him? I have no choice. Avoiding him at this point is impossible. If I don't do this now, I'll never be able to. It's time to put an end to all of this once and for all. I'm going to confront him, and I'll make sure he knows exactly what he's done. It ends today. Right. I'll wait for you at the venue. But please, be careful. Don't do anything you might regret. Yeah, thanks, Katie. I appreciate it. I'll be careful. Just stay safe, okay?
Larkin, why are you doing this? Why do you keep betraying me like this? Wasn't I supposed to marry you? Isn't that why you came to the wedding venue today?
I didn't want to talk to you directly, so I called you to this venue where your family's gathered. I wanted to show them all the letters you sent and the message exchanges we've had.
Damn it! This is horrible! Those letters and messages were supposed to be private between us, right?
It looks like even your family, who are so devoted to you, believed me. Listen carefully, because I'll say this one more time. I don't like you. I am not going to marry you.
What? Larkin, are you serious?
What's with that reaction, as if you've never heard this before? I've been saying this for years, right? Since we were in school.
But we made a promise back in that park, didn't we?
I don't even remember what happened when we were in kindergarten. Sure, I'm sorry I broke the promise, but can't you at least listen to my opinion a little?
I truly love you and I want to get married.
If you really love me, then respect my decision too. I can't marry you. Please understand.
I don't understand. You're marrying me.
I guess it's hopeless.
Do you even know how much I've spent on this wedding? I made the invitations alone, sent them to both our families. It cost a lot to rent the wedding dress, and I even hired a magician for the entertainment.
I don't care about that. You did all of that on your own without asking me.
You told me to leave the wedding up to you.
No, I didn't. Stop lying. You pushed it forward on your own, didn't you?
You think I'm just supposed to sit here and take all this from you? Do you know how much I've sacrificed for you? Do you know how much money and time I spent to find out where you were? I hired detectives and I searched myself.
That has nothing to do with me. You did all of that on your own, remember?
You broke your promise to me and now you're talking like this? Do you think you could just get away with it?
At first, I thought you were extremely pure-hearted, but now I realize you're just incredibly selfish. This is exactly what I expected from you.
You betrayed me. I will never forgive you. My mom and dad are powerful people in this town. Do you know what happens when you make an enemy of them?
I don't live in this town anymore, so I don't care. And besides, your parents looked shocked when they saw the proof that you were stalking me, didn't they? Are they really going to support you after all that?
Crap, that's right. I might even get disowned over this. This is all your fault.
Anyway, I am going home now. I am never seeing you again.
You can't just leave. What about the wedding costs? What about the wedding dress? The magician is here too.
I don't care about the magician. You started this on your own, so you can deal with the costs.
How selfish can you be? I can't take this anymore. Even I have limits and you've reached them.
What are you going to do about it?
I'll kidnap you and extort money from your parents. I'll never forgive a traitor.
Huh? What are you even talking about? Why would I be the traitor?
Be prepared. Do you honestly think this is just going to end here? You think I'll just walk away from everything I've done for you? You're wrong. I'm not leaving until you understand what you've done. You can't just walk out of this situation like you're the victim.
I never asked for all this. You're the one who insisted on everything. The wedding, the dress, the whole damn thing. Do you even realize how insane this is? You're trying to force me into something I have made clear I don't want. And now you're throwing a tantrum like this is some kind of game?
I'm not throwing a tantrum. I've sacrificed everything for this. Everything I've done, all the effort, all the money I've spent, it's all for you. You can't just throw that away and pretend none of it matters. This is real.
You think I don't know how much you've spent? Do you think I care about money at a time like this? This is about my life, my future, my freedom. I don't care if you spent $1 million. You're trying to force me into a life I never agreed to, and you can't even respect my decision.
You're the one who doesn't understand. You think this is just about money and effort? It's not. I'm doing this for us. I'm doing this because I love you. You're not just hurting me, Larkin. You're destroying everything we could have had.
Oh, so now I'm the one destroying everything?
You're the one who's breaking everything apart with your selfishness. You've ruined my family's trust in me. You've ruined everything I've worked for, all for nothing. You're the one who made this a nightmare.
I didn't ruin anything. You ruined it the moment you decided that you were more important than me, that your wants, your desires, your dream wedding was more important than respecting my decision. You never thought about what I wanted, what I needed. It's always been about you. I don't want this future, not with you, not like this.
You've really made up your mind, huh? Well, fine. If you don't want this, then I'll just have to take what's mine. And when you're ready to accept the truth, I'll still be here waiting. But it won't be the same anymore. You've made sure of that. What's going on? Why am I in the hospital?
You don't remember? I went looking for you, and when I yelled, "Where's Larkin?" at the magician in the waiting room, the pigeon he was holding flew away suddenly. You got startled and fell, hitting your head. That's when you passed out, and they brought you here.
I remember yelling at the magician. That much I recall. But then I lost consciousness, and they brought me to the hospital. The doctor said it was a minor brain contusion. So what happened to the wedding?
Of course it's canceled. You'll have to manage paying for everything on your own. Well, that's all I had to say, so I'm leaving now.
Wait a minute! What about my mom and dad? Why haven't they come to the hospital?
Right now your parents are busy apologizing to me and my family. It's really terrible that you've made your parents go through this.
Larkin, all I wanted was to marry you. I thought we were in love, that we were supposed to be together.
No, stop pretending to be all pure-hearted. You're not in love with me. You just want to fulfill your own selfish desires. You're not interested in me as a person. You just want to win to get your way. Remember that. Goodbye.
Wait, hold on, please. I know you've had trouble with your family, right? You've been lonely, haven't you? I swear I will always be on your side. I'm the only one who'll stick by you.
Bye. Sure, I've had trouble with my family, but thanks to everything that happened, I feel like I can get along better with my sister now. I actually appreciate that you helped me reconnect with her.
You? Huh?
Because of you, I was able to find someone important to me. But it wasn't you. Katie, I am really sorry for everything. Please tell my mom and dad that I said thanks. Thanks. It's okay. I've already gone back home. So, what happened? Martin's parents are covering all the costs. They're also going to reimburse the guests for travel expenses. Of course, they'll eventually make Martin pay for it, though. Oh, I see. You've been through a lot, haven't you? When you get back, are you coming by again? No, if I come back, we'll just end up fighting again every day. But I'm happy we could talk like this again. Yeah, me too. By the way, why did you decide to come to the wedding? Well, even though we had problems at home, I didn't hate you enough to ignore the invitation and not show up. The invitation from 3 years ago, my dad threw it away. Wow, that was really harsh. But he regretted it afterwards, so this time he decided he'd come to apologize. If I'd seen that invitation, I would have definitely gone to the wedding. Thank you. You're so kind. We've both mellowed out, huh? We're really understanding each other now. You stopped being jealous of me, didn't you? I guess that means you've grown up, huh? I haven't changed. I guess that's true. I'll admit I've been jealous of you for a long time. Well, I think I was in the wrong too. I used to act a little high and mighty. Right, so let's consider this a reconciliation. But that doesn't mean we're living together. I'll keep living on my own. I've got work after all. Yeah, I understand. Just make sure you don't get caught by a weird guy. You don't want to end up thinking marrying Martin would have been better, right? Yeah, I'll be careful. Though honestly, it's a little scary how much we've both changed. It feels like we're not the same people anymore. Maybe we're not, but that doesn't mean we can't still care about each other. I think that's what matters, right? We can't keep holding on to the past forever. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm glad I met you. Even if things didn't work out the way we expected, at least I learned something from all this. I think I've learned a lot too. Like how not to let my feelings rule my actions. I was always so quick to act on impulse, but I've realized it's better to take things slower, think them through. You've always been the impulsive one, haven't you? I remember the first time we met, you were so reckless, jumping into things without thinking. I know. I guess I thought I could fix everything that way. But sometimes it's better to step back and let things unfold on their own. Do you regret it? All the decisions we made? I don't think I regret it. There were good moments, even if they were few and far between. And honestly, I'm grateful for the lessons I've learned. Yeah, same here. I don't regret anything either. But I do wonder what could have happened if things had gone differently. What if we had made different choices? We'll never know, but we're here now, right? We've got to accept things as they are and move forward. Yeah, you're right. I guess that's all we can do. And who knows, maybe we'll both find someone else who's right for us. I hope so. I just want to be happy, you know? That's all I really want now. Same. I want that for you too. And for me, I guess. Well, good luck with everything, Katie. I really hope things work out for you. Thanks. You too. Goodbye, Larkin. Take care of yourself. I returned home and resumed my usual life once again. After being discharged from the hospital, Martin went back to his parents' house and, while receiving care from a mental health clinic, is undergoing treatment at home. It seems that realizing his strong delusions and the need for support, he decided to take this approach. I believe that Martin is fortunate to have such good parents. His parents have been incredibly supportive throughout this whole ordeal, and from what I've heard, Martin seems to be gradually regaining his composure. It's said that he won't be making any more advances toward me in the future, which is a relief. I too felt a sense of comfort after hearing the news. I had been worried about how things might develop further, but now I feel I can breathe a little easier. Looking ahead, what I hope for most is that Martin will recover quickly and return to work as soon as possible. It would be ideal if he could also start repaying the money his parents have paid on his behalf. I imagine that both Martin and his parents are eager for him to get back on his feet and resume a normal life. I believe it would not only benefit Martin, but also bring peace to his family. While the situation has been far from easy, I think it's important that he takes responsibility for the expenses and the support he received. After this incident, I went back to my parents' house once. I needed to talk things through with my family again. There were a few things I wanted to reflect on, especially my own feelings. I realized that I had been a bit sulky and stubborn about certain things. I had let my emotions get the better of me, and looking back, I now understand how that might have affected my behavior. I admit that I had a tendency to become fixated on my own feelings and frustrations. It was a moment of self-reflection for me, and I'm glad I went back home to talk things over. I think it was important to clear the air and get some perspective. I don't plan on living with my parents again, though. I think I've outgrown that chapter of my life. I am comfortable with where I am now, and I believe it's best that I continue to live independently. However, I do hope that Katie and I can go out for a meal together sometime soon. We haven't spent as much time together recently, and I think it would be nice to catch up, just the two of us. Our relationship has always been important to me, and I think it would be good for both of us to take a break from everything else and enjoy some time together. Despite everything that happened, I've learned a lot from this experience. At first, it felt like a worst-case scenario with a stalker who had misinterpreted everything. But looking at it now, I can say that things have improved in other areas of my life. The relationship with my family is much better now, and I'm grateful for that. It's funny how something that seems so overwhelming at the time can, in hindsight, lead to positive changes. This whole situation with Martin, though difficult, has led me to reevaluate a lot of things in my own life, especially my family dynamics. It's not easy, but I've come to realize that family can sometimes be the most supportive in moments of crisis. Even though I don't see myself ever returning to live with them, the conversations we had helped me feel more grounded and connected to them than I had been before. They're always there for me, and I'm slowly learning how to express my feelings more openly with them. It was also a good opportunity for me to learn to deal with my own emotions better. I've always been a bit stubborn and sometimes tend to bottle things up, but I'm trying to change that. Talking things through with my parents, especially after this stressful time with Martin, gave me the space to understand myself better. It helped me realize that I don't have to go through tough situations alone, and that reaching out to those who care about me isn't a weakness, it's actually a sign of strength. I've been thinking a lot about how I want to move forward from here. I want to focus on healing and growing, both emotionally and mentally. I'm determined to take better care of myself and be more mindful of the choices I make in the future. The lessons I've learned through these challenges have been valuable, and while I wish some things hadn't happened, I'm ultimately grateful for the growth that's come from it. In the end, I believe that Martin will be fine. His parents have done so much for him, and with their continued support, he'll hopefully be able to get his life back on track. I truly hope he can get back to work soon and start making the necessary changes in his life. As for me, I'm looking forward to continuing my journey independently. There are things I still want to accomplish, both personally and professionally, and I won't let anything hold me back. I know there will always be challenges along the way, but I feel more prepared to handle them now. The past few months have been difficult, but I've come out of it stronger. I'm also glad that my relationship with my family is improving. We've had our ups and downs, but I feel like we've reached a new level of understanding. And although I don't want to live with them again, I'm grateful for the support they've given me. Moving forward, I'm focused on my own personal growth and independence, and I hope that my relationships with the people who matter most to me will continue to flourish. In a way, the ordeal with Martin, as awful as it was at the time, helped me realize what's truly important: family, self-care, and maintaining healthy relationships. It's easy to lose sight of these things when you're caught up in the chaos of life, but this experience has been a reminder of what really matters. And with that, I am ready to face whatever comes next. Reflecting on it all now, I can say that my perspective on the future has changed. I no longer feel the pressure to conform to expectations or go down a path I'm not ready for. I've learned to take each day as it comes and not rush myself. There's no need to have everything figured out immediately. Life is a journey, and I can walk it at my own pace. At the same time, I feel like this chapter has given me a new sense of determination. I know that I'm capable of handling whatever challenges may come my way. Life won't always be easy, but I now understand that I have the strength and support I need to overcome obstacles. This experience has not only helped me learn more about myself, but also shown me how resilient I can be when faced with adversity. With all that I've learned from these experiences, I'm looking forward to building a better future, one where I can fully embrace my independence, where I can enjoy the friendships and relationships that mean the most to me, and where I can focus on being the best version of myself. The road ahead is still uncertain, but for the first time in a long while, I feel ready to face it with a clear heart and mind. I've realized that personal growth doesn't happen in isolation. The people around me, whether they're family, friends, or even acquaintances, play a significant role in how I develop. These interactions, even difficult ones, contribute to shaping who I'm becoming. In particular, the support I received from my family and Katie has been instrumental. It's strange, though, how sometimes it's the most challenging moments that bring us closer to others. The conflict with Martin, though stressful, pushed me to open up more to those I care about. I think that in the future, I will be more honest with myself and those around me about my feelings, needs, and desires. This experience has also reinforced the importance of boundaries. I've learned that setting clear boundaries is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships. It's not always easy, and sometimes it's met with resistance, but it's necessary for my own well-being. I've realized that I don't need to let the opinions or actions of others dictate how I live my life. I can assert myself without feeling guilty. I've learned to speak up for myself, and I have come to understand that my needs and feelings are valid. This newfound confidence is something I plan to carry with me as I continue to grow. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you've thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.